we're not allowed out the house. Most people are quarantining or in isolation. So it's not like, oh, let me just go and get a job at the factory, I don't know, or go get a job in my pub, so it's scary. It's a scary time to be unemployed and out of work. Morning guys, it's 8:30 a.m. Wednesday the 1st of April, and normally at this point I would be up having my cup of coffee, preparing for my day and planning out my day and the things I want to achieve, and unfortunately I'm up, I'm here, but I've lost my job due to COVID, and I feel anxious, I feel stressed, I feel scared, a little bit angry to be honest, but I was informed this yesterday, by the way, and yesterday was a horrible day. But I have woken up today with a determination to make the most out of this situation. And it's weird because, normally you'd lose a job, you just go out there straight away and get a new job, right? Even if you have to work at Tesco, I don't know, stack shelves, work in a restaurant, you just do it. But this is, the world is incredibly fragile at the moment, and these are unprecedented times. We're not allowed out the house. Most people are quarantining or in isolation. So it's not like, oh, let me just go and get a job at the factory, I don't know, or go get a job in my pub, so it's scary. It's a scary time to be unemployed and out of work. But I know that there are other people in the same boat, and I know that many others are going through this. So I want to deal with this publicly. I want to be open and transparent. And if there is something along my journey that can help somebody else who is in the same boat, then I would love to be that person to help someone along the way. So I said earlier that I was feeling a bit angry that I've woken up today without a job, and I'll tell you why. Last week, Thursday, I think around I don't know when it was exactly, I think something around the 24th of March, my employers had called me up and they were like, we know with everything going on, we're not sure that the business is going to keep operating during the periods of isolation, but we would like you to stay on and we would like to put you on the furlough. So they had basically inferred that I would be getting the government bailout and they would keep me on in my employment status as it was, and I had written and confirmed this all in writing with them. So it was a bit of a shock to me yesterday when about 3 o'clock, they rang me, my managing director, and he was like, I'm so sorry, but the terms of furlough says that you must have been employed by at least the 28th of February. Unfortunately for me, I started this job on the 16th of March, so it's quite a relatively new position. And if you'd spoken to me any time before yesterday, I was just counting my blessings. I was like, yo, praise God that I even started before before this whole corona stuff kicked off. Because ironically, today was the day that I was meant to start this job. When I got the job, they wanted someone to come in on the 1st of April, and I managed to convince them that I wanted to start on the 16th of March, so they let me start. So a week into the job, that was when, it was like lockdown. Guys, don't leave your house unless you have to. It's really serious, blah, blah, blah. Boris Johnson was on the TV saying all that before he got the virus himself. That was before he went to the hospital and started shaking the hands of people with virus, but that's by the by. So all my friends, I was like, yo, I feel so grateful to God, that I started this job on the 16th of March, because if I didn't start then, I'm pretty sure that they would have written to me and said, you know what, we're going to defer your position till this whole pandemic stuff is over with. So I was so grateful, and especially when they called me and they were like, yo, we're going to keep you on, blah, blah, blah. So I really didn't see this coming. Even when I got the phone call yesterday, I thought it must be about anything else. I didn't actually expect them to tell me that in less than 24 hours, I would be out of work with no income, And to be honest with you, like, I paid a lot of my bills last month. Like, obviously with all this, if I knew that my time and my life was about to be this uncertain, I would have probably hung on to my cash and not paid as many bills. I know some people ain't paying rent, but I just paid everything, you know. So this is just it's just heart-wrenching in more ways than one. But I've been through a lot this last 6 months, so I know that inside there is a survivor there, and we will survive. And I also recognize that I'm not the only one in this position. There's a lot of people out there in the same position as I am, you know, scared, anxious, worried, not only for your health at this rate, for the health of your loved ones, but even worried as to how you're gonna survive, how you're gonna pay your bills, how you're gonna put food on the table. So what I'm gonna be doing is looking into what's available out there in terms of help during this pandemic. And I also will be sharing my experiences, what's helping me cope, what's how I'm coping, the things that I'm doing. I'll be sharing it with you guys. Maybe we can build a community where we can help each other get through this. But either way, guys, I'm going to be transparent and open, like I said, and I'm going to put the struggle out there because we are all experiencing this. It's scary. The world is going to be unrecognizable. And I think more than anything, this is the time for us all to stick together and help each other. So that's my story. COVID is ruining my fucking life. I'm currently fucking unemployed and scared. I'm anxious. I have debts and bills like everybody else, like you guys. But then within me is this intense desire to not just survive this, but also thrive. And I want the same for you guys. This is a new journey for me. I'm not someone who is comfortable discussing my problems all the time in front of a camera, but I'm really hoping that I can help other people out there through my situation. So I would love for you guys to just hit that subscribe button, subscribe to this channel, and we will grow this together. We will get through this together. I promise you. Stay well, stay safe, stay healthy, keep your chin up. You know how we do. And yeah, man, I'm here with you guys. Hit the subscribe button if you have any questions for me, if you have any recommendations. I'm going to be looking into what benefits are out there available, and I'll be showing that in a later video. And I'm just doing some general research about what types of jobs are out there for people who want to go out and pick up some sort of job to get some types of income. We'll also talk about the universal credit application, because I know that now I can only imagine that they are inundated with a lot of people applying, claiming unemployment and applying for help. So as I'm in the same boat, we can go through that process together and share tips. Wishing you all an amazing, lovely day. Lots of love. It's your girl, c0r0na. Peace.